Wait. Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Rainbow Prince in the house. How y'all doing today? So, this evening, actually, tonight, um, my wife and I are gonna do a little something, something. Anyways, I have my wife Crystal here, and she's gonna be interviewing me right now. So, for all you out there that really want to know what Rainbow Prince is really about and who I am, she's going to ask me a few questions and interview me, and I'll do the best I can. But if there's any questions you guys have, please feel free to hit us up, okay? So anyways, thank you. Just want to thank you guys again. Once again, this is Rainbow Prince. Please check me out, rainbowprincewritings.com. Check out my website. Please comment on the poems if you like any, or if not, just let me know. But I'm going to let my wife go ahead and join me right now. She's going to be behind screens, right?
Yes.
And the music we're playing is my wife's, Goddess Dyad, better known as La Bosette. That's my wife, cousin Queenie. And the music we're listening to right now, we do own the rights to. So, anyways, thank you for joining. It's Rainbow Prince in the house. And I'm going to have my wife. She's going to go ahead and interview me right now. So, thank you very much. You want to say hi real quick? Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. Oh, okay. No. Okay. Hi.
Okay. Anyways, thanks a lot, everybody, joining Rainbow Prince tonight, Friday evening. Hoping you all are doing well out there. Happy 4th of July to everybody. All those who are, like, going through the stuff, just please keep it positive. Don't ever give up. Those who would like to share their story, hit me up and let me know. We will be more than happy to share your story. I'm going to be interviewing people starting next weekend. I already got a couple people that we are lining up right now to be on, and I will let you folks know ahead of time who's coming on board to do and share their story. So please feel free, hit me up, Rainbow Prince again. And my wife is here now, so she's going to go ahead and ask me things. But if you guys have a question, please hit her up so she can see what you guys want to tell me. Or her. Cool. Okay. Anyways, love you, my wife. All right, ready?
Okay, so why don't you tell me where you're from?
Where I'm from, like, in what sense? Like from my mama's womb? No, I'm just playing. I'm sure we all come
Tell me where you're from. You're proud of it.
Oh, San Diego. San Diego, California. Born, raised, and branded.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, let me tell you something. I speak a little bit of Japanese. I speak a little bit of Samoan. I speak, huh? What would you say?
You had to throw that in.
No, because you're asking me where I'm from, and that's where I was when I was younger, much younger. I was born, raised in San Diego, California. The land of the sun. It's beautiful out there. Anyways, traveled to, my dad was in the military, like I said in one of my segments, right? Him and his brothers served in all branches of the military. I also, being in the military, my dad had moved, we moved, our family, and we also moved to Japan, where I really much enjoyed, very much, as a child. And then he got stationed over to Hawaii, been there, did that, laid ground there, and then went back to San Diego where we were at before he had gotten stationed elsewhere. So originally from San Diego, California, heritage background, American Samoa. Samoan. Yeah, part this, that, and another. Anyways, yeah. For all the islanders out there, show sister support, coming up as an author right now. And actually I'm from Samoa. My parents are. And I've been there for the first time ever in 2014, which I found very interesting. It was beautiful. My people are beautiful people. They're very humble, very proud, and
very spiritual.
Very spiritual, man. But they some beasts. We don't want to light that fuse, though. Anyways, rock the humble, brothers and sisters out there, okay? That's where I'm from, but San Diego, California.
So, tell me something that stands out about you.
About me? Oh,
starting from
what?
From when you were a child all the way up to your adulthood.
that stands out about me.
Like, what did people know about you? Did you have a beautiful smile as you were a baby? Did you have a lot of hair?
No,
And what were you known for? And
well, all that's like 50 million questions in one, though. That's
look,
like
this is an interview
okay,
for
well,
people getting to know Rainbow Prince.
well, as a child,
What is your real name?
Barbara Launutu Follow.
What does Lanutu mean?
Oh, hell no. I know you don't hit on that one.
But, I mean,
it means lips.
People, okay. I'm just trying to say. I mean, this is
an interview.
It is an interview, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, back on track. Sorry, I got the producers over here telling me to go back on track. So.
Back on track.
Okay, so stuff that stood out about you, starting from when you're a baby to an adult.
Well, when I was a child, I was very Ulavale. And someone was like naughty, you know, like I was always doing things that I wasn't supposed to be doing. Like, you know what I mean? I was always challenging everything that I was told not to do. Like, when even like in a sense of like when somebody tells you that the light is red and you possibly can't go through it, I'm like totally gonna go through it. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, I've always been that way. Like, where somebody says it's impossible, I totally believe it's possible. Totally. With God, though. Only with God. And yeah, but I totally believe that as a child. And I've always been
and
loving.
As you grew into, middle school, high school, how was that for you?
It was okay. It was a bit challenging going through what I went through as a child. I found it really hard to try to be, although I was very expressive, I was still quiet. I just didn't take stuff from people. I guess I was pretty much trying to fight to become who I am and not allow anybody to take me away from myself, as well as like, Rainbow Prince. Like, I've told you that, of course, I've been through some things as a child. I know we all have, and the hardest thing was the simple fact of being raped, molested, and stuff like that. But the overcoming of that was when I was able to come out as a child being gay. It was hard. I locked myself away in my own mind. But then everybody was always thinking, well, yeah, she's hard-headed, she's a fighter, this, that, and another. When truly I was a ball of love cuddled and like harvested away in the one big explosion of wanting to explode and ignite of who the person I really was truly here to be. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Again, I'm sorry.
You're answering. I love it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. There you go. You're asking a lot.
Well, I just thought, we can interview you since we're going to be entering a lot of people's lives. So I'm getting to know you.
I appreciate that, though.
The wisdom that you have, and how you moved on from all of it, and how beautiful your life is.
Well, life wasn't, having the parents that I had there, my parents were really strict. My dad was. And to a point which was beautiful, because during my childhood, I didn't quite understand the simple fact of rules and why certain things had to be a certain way. But as I progressed in life, I took it as if it was something that they had to embed in me, because I was one of those children that tried their parents to the full extent of that word. So, of course, every time they said I couldn't do something, I was going to do it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, found it with the ways that they brought me up and taught us kids. I wouldn't trade that for the world, because I am who I am today because of the teachings of my parents. Although I didn't understand it, I understand it fully to the extent of that. I totally understand what my parents were trying to do with me, because I was the most challenging child they had.
I love the way you answer questions. I was admiring.
I wish you would have gave me a hint on what you were trying to ask me, though. No.
Okay, so then let's jump into another thing. Do you like music?
Yeah, I do love music. I love all types of music. All types of music.
Starting from like your younger years.
Well, when I was younger, of course, I loved Elvis Presley. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it was about Elvis. I don't know if it was his... No, actually it was the sound that I loved about his voice that carried. It was almost angelic. You know what I mean? And it was like, when he sung, it was like, for some reason, it left a huge impression in me as a child, like a getaway from everything that I was going through. So, I mean, I would have been happy if your stuff was out then. I would have probably said, oh, damn, mama, what's up? I'm just playing. We're just stuck on stupid for a split second.
Anyway.
Okay.
Next question.
Go ahead, baby.
If anybody wants to ask a question out there,
yeah, please go ahead and
just be respectful, come correct.
If you want to, go ahead and ask. I'm cool, because I'm just trying, like my wife mentioned, she wanted to interview me so that you folks could get a little thank you. She just wanted to get a little feel of who I am, because I'm going to be interviewing quite a few of y'all starting next week. And it's just going to progress from there, because the topic that we're going to hit, basically, it has a lot to do with what's being done out there right now, right? So, and that being said, do you have another couple of questions, Mark? Oh my God, don't be careful, babe.
I actually got some questions.
Oh, wait, check this out. This person says, did cash crates ever work out for you? Laugh out loud. Hey, so check this out. Great that you brought that up. Okay, Roseanne? I'm cool with that. It's no problem at all. I'm going to address you right now while we're in this interview. So, cash crates was supposed to have paid us first and on the second, correct? Mm-hmm. Right now, we are still waiting. I have no idea.
So
all
it's
they
full of
said.
Shit. Don't even waste your time.
But I totally believe God is good.
I do too. And
no, but you never know, though. Anyways, we haven't. Not yet. So that's why I haven't put out a segment and letting you know. I was going to wait maybe another day or two to see. You never know what God's got going on. You know what I'm saying? So as for cash crates, everybody who's done that, please stand by. And in 2 days, I'll go ahead and give you guys an update exactly what's going on there.
It's probably going to have to be an uncut one.
Yeah, because I'll be furious. So will you. But yeah, hold off, okay? Is that Roseanne? Okay, Roseanne. So hold on. Just hold fast. We haven't gotten anything
don't waste
yet.
Your time.
But there's other opportunities like PHP with Cassandra, right? Yep. PHP. And basically, that's what's going on right now. They're cracking the hell up. Okay, I know, me too. Shit, I'm like, cash crates better come through. Trying to be a crate full of cash.
We're going to have a list full of lawsuits.
Yeah. Anyways, Talofa from Washington is saying hello, babe. Hey, Washington. How's everybody in Washington? This is Talofa. Talofa, wa mayoko mangwea. Okay. Anyways,
are people popping fireworks, man?
Yeah, they're probably starting off. Happy 4th of July, y'all, okay? For tomorrow, please be safe. But my wife's just going to try to continue on.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit. Laughing my ass just for listening to your wife. Yeah, my wife's crazy. Thank you, Roseanne. Thank you. Okay.
Don't waste your time. Don't even do it. If you
Anyways.
want to sue them with me, you could jump right on in.
Yeah, so just to let you know, Roseanne, to answer you directly, no, we haven't gotten anything from cash crates yet. So as soon as we do, I will notify y'all, because we're going to go get that crate all together. But, like Wifey said, I'm more optimistic than my wife. She calls it like it is. She calls it on the dime, though.
But I am a believer.
Yeah, that's true, though.
But once you cross that line, it's like, okay, wait a minute.
All right. Thank you guys for joining. We're back at the interview. My wife is interviewing me, Rainbow Prince Writings, just so you guys know who I am and what I'm all about. So, go ahead, baby. Oh, excuse us. Did we say that in real interviews? Like, hey, baby.
Baby, this is real. This is real live TV. We're not gonna be doing no uncut stuff.
Okay, honey.
If y'all don't like uncut stuff, then go watch Keeping Up with what? Kardashians.
I'm sorry, I don't get time with those guys. No. Anyways.
Okay, stop.
Continue, babe, because I would like to go eat sometime today.
Is it 4th of July?
I reckon so.
Oh, why don't you say Happy 4th of July?
Didn't I say Happy 4th of July to y'all? Y'all didn't even wish me Happy 4th of July. For real? Hey. Hello, thank you for joining, you guys. Rainbow Prince Writings. You want to go ahead and continue your questioning? Okay, like as we were being, you know what I mean, apprehended.
Okay. So, the next question I have to ask you is...
Oh, hell no.
Name one moment in life that was the greatest thing ever. And be real, you don't have to say me because that's all.
Okay, I'm gonna share with y'all. Can you? Okay, so the greatest thing like that I've ever experienced.
Yes.
Okay, so like I'm gonna be real now. I mean, I'd be real, but I'm about to keep it 1,100% here. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys something that I've only shared with less than. Okay, you see, is that 5 fingers? Y'all got five, right? But less than.
More than. Okay,
and
I'm a handful.
This is something I would love to share, and I was going to because I'm writing a book on it as well. There's times in my life where I know you guys know that I've had how many heart attacks right now, babe, up to date since January was eight, correct? 8 heart attacks. But check this out. There's incidents that happen in my life, and the only ones I've ever told is my mom, my dad, and my sister, as well as my wife. And when I sleep and I ascend to heaven. And I actually get to talk to my Father. And you guys are like probably saying, are you for real? No, man, I wouldn't say that. I never thought it was something to share, right? Because like I'm like thinking, whoa, if I tell people what really goes down, they're going to flip. Like when I first told my daddy and mom, they started to cry. And I figured, yep, I do too. I would too if I had a child like you. But sincerely, I do. God has blessed me to a point where there's no amount of money that can do that for me. He's allowed me. My body ascends from when I'm sleeping. And I'm able to turn back and I go shoot right through the roof. Everything. And it's such a feeling that I cannot even put to words here on earth. And when he did that, it was amazing because it's so beautiful up there, you guys, man. It's unbelievable. I'm writing it in my book, and I'm going to explain to you guys what really occurs. That's probably the only feeling that's ever in this world right now, the best feeling ever. It's beyond best. There's no type of words that you can possibly fathom here in this realm to see exactly what God has in store for us up there. That's why I'm like, when I told my parents and they started crying, I was like, yeah, I would be crying if I had a child like you too. But it was the thing of my trips that I am able to see when God allows me to ascend. And it's a trip because I've had 8 heart attacks and I've never seen him. And I've read stories, a couple of them, and they're near-death experiences where people actually die and they're pronounced dead and then they see the light. But that doesn't happen with me. It's never happened with me when I was in the hospital fighting for my life with heart attacks. But during my sleep is when I was able to do that. With God allowed me to do that. I was telling him about the most pleasant, most beautiful experience I've ever had. And it's amazing because it's a story that I was in all when I woke up, and I was like thinking, oh my gosh, why me though? I'm so this type of person. why would he even allow somebody like me to see the beauty that he sees and allow me to speak to the angels? And I mean, it happened a couple of times. So that's why I'm like, when I told my parents, my dad had mentioned, that only happens to people that have near-death experiences. But all the 8 near-death experiences I had, and then some, that's never happened. I've never seen that white light,
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm sleeping, I feel my body just take off. My spirit takes off. And I'll look down, and I could see me laying there sleeping, but all that would be in a book, my book. I'm going to write my book. I'm already in the process of that, as well as the 2 novels. That would be not in my memoir, but a book of itself.
What is it called?
Only
in Heaven.
Only in Heaven. The story is amazing. And my wife goes, why do you not share it, though? I go, I don't know. And then she would say, you should. That's a story we're sharing. I'm like, but people would probably think, yeah, right, you. But I got to be honest. It was me. So first and foremost, I give thanks to my Heavenly Father, of course, because He allowed me to see few things up there in heaven, and it's amazing that that I was chosen to do that. But not that I'm any more special than anybody else. I just don't get it, And then soon thereafter, the birth of my writing came back. And it's really fascinating what God's done in my life. Not only with my wife and kids, and people are like, well, she's married to a female. That she about to burn someday soon, And like, nah, that just can't happen. And yet but you know what? It does. God truly loves me. He loves, and just like He loves all y'all, like everybody. But if there's anybody in the world who's going to judge me, that'd be my Father straight in heaven. You get? He's the only one I would answer to. And the reason I say the things I do is simply because I know. And I'm not here to judge anybody. But that's one of the major things in life. Going back to my wife's question, what? Your question was?
The best moment.
Best moment was that. Those were the moments.
Favorite.
But it's a trip though. Although I seen the most beautiful thing that was bestowed upon me, I still have trials. It just drives me insane. Like seeing all that beauty, the vision, the things that are totally unbelievable in this world. Yet I still have issues like anybody else though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful, don't get me wrong, but that's the truth. So go ahead, my wife.
Another question.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Last one?
Last one.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Last one. Like I said, if any of you want to know anything, you guys can ask. Anybody?
Anybody? No.
Okay.
They all being shy right now. It's just okay. I don't mind.
We don't mind questions. So anyways, let me think of a question.
Praise God. Hi, I know he's on.
Hi, Nohi.
I know you got our message on our last video. Please, sister, prayers already have gone up for you and your family and everybody else. So just to let you know, I'm praying for you and your family. Sis, I'm going through what you're going through. Our family members have COVID too, as well as my wife and I and our children have went and checked too. So everything's copacetic in our household. But much love and God's blessings to you, okay? All right, one more question.
Okay, one more question. It's going to be the good question.
Okay, please, be easy and be kind, though.
Okay, so why don't you ask yourself a question? One question you had to ask yourself, what would it be?
Why me?
Why you what?
Like, why would God even smile upon something like me, somebody like me? Like I told you, right? Because I used to have really bad temper problems when I was younger.
All the way until what age?
All the way till when I was younger, right about now. No, actually, I really had bad temper problems. I was like, I don't know if it was the fact that I was trying to free myself of who I was really, and I wasn't able to. It got me angry how I was being treated. I really had some serious anger issues. But with God's help, I was able to overcome it finally. Yes, indeed. Yeah, he did. So, go ahead, babe.
Okay. I thought that was the last question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, question. Okay, so what about Zanzuela?
Zanzuela?
Yeah, that book series.
Okay, well, just for all you folks that's joined us, Zanzuela, I'll reiterate what I've been saying on my other live feeds, that I have 2 books that recently been published. The first one being called Into the Mind of a Lighted Being, RainbowPrince, Into the Mind of a Lighted Being. Mm-hmm. And my second one is A Walk to the Rainbow with Me. Now, Wifey just brought up Zanzuela. I told you guys I was in between two novels.
How many books are you writing right now?
I'm in between one novel, book series, as well as another novel, romance novel, as well as my memoir, as well as a romance one. Okay. So it's actually 4 going on right now. Okay. Plus the finishing of the book my wife just mentioned. It's a book series, and the name, she already gave it away. It's called Zanzuela, Kingdom and Thrones, Lost in Zamaria.
That's book 1, right?
That's book 1 of 7.
Okay, so what's the book series called?
The book series called is Zanzuela, Kingdom and Thrones. Book 1 is Lost in Zamaria. So we've already, thank God, I barely started writing in April of 2020 this year. And both of my books were published a month behind, right after. We just published one last month. And I actually proposed a lot of my books to renowned publishing houses, and I already was hit by one and offered a contract. So, a book signing contract. So I'm trying to see if you guys could lift me in prayer and make sure that I do the right thing for Rainbow Prince's writings, because although Rainbow Prince is writing along, I stand for love and love only, regardless who you are. So that's what I want, that to be a ripple effect across the world. So, yeah, wish me well, keep me in prayers for my stuff. Wanting to have a movie, probably, Lord willing, by the end of this year on Zanzuela. So,
did you tell them what it's about?
No, but I told them we were hit by one of the renowned publishing houses. Actually, it's like an 8-week turnaround, but we got answered back. They answered us back within 2.5 weeks or 3. So, God is awesome, and don't leave it to a human being like me. I'll just leave it to Him. And I just wanted to say hello to all you guys. Thank you. I'm thinking this is my cousin. Lalia, is that you? Hi, cuz. Oh, thank you for joining my live feed. Anyways, thank you all for joining my live feed. Once again, Rainbow Prince, writings, interviewing. So I'm going to be interviewing people starting next week, right? Next weekend. I have a couple of people that are already lining up to share their story about any type of abuse that they've been through, especially women, battered women, those who've been trafficked, abused, and so forth. If you have your story and you're ready, any type of abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, abuse in general, please feel free to hit me up, DM me, let us know. We've had a couple of people already calling, letting us know that they would love to share their story. Please feel free to hit us up. RainbowPrinceWritings.com. Please check out my website. Support an island sister. Get my 2 books. The novel's on its way. The book series, excuse me, let me correct myself. The book series of Zanzuela, Kingdom and Thrones. Once again, I would love to share some light. Love to all of you all out there. Remember, COVID is no joke. All those who've lost loved ones, as well as to my cousins in San Diego, deepest condolences to for the loss of the most sweetest spirit I've come across in years, which is to S.A. Follow. So, I love you, cuz. Rest in peace. And happy 4th of July. Everybody, be cautious, okay? Watch the kiddos, protect. And y'all ain't got to love each other, but you guys could sure be kind to one another, all right? Anyways, once again, hit me up. You want to be interviewed, share your story, let me know. We'll go over the details with you, and I'll start interviewing people next week. Anything else?
Come correct.
Okay, she just had to put that little footnote up in there. Anyways, you guys, thank you very much to all my peeps, Rainbow fam. Peace be with you on the rock. Thank you for the mad love support, as well as everybody else, okay? God bless you guys. Be safe. Happy 4th of July. And one love. God bless. Rainbow Prince, signing out.